Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, welcome back to Weirdness with this guy.
Hi. Crushing the crops. Crushing the crops.
He disappeared, yeah. Okay. So I'm doing this myself, apparently. So, what you have for plans today?
I'm going to start by crushing crops.
Okay, that's
and
fun.
then... Did I crush
That's
the
automated,
crops?
you know that.
Oh yeah, I forgot it automates the picking of the crops and fixing of the crushing. That's awesome.
You can.
We're so smart.
You can pick these.
We're so smart we can crush the crops. Anyhoozle.
Yeah.
So last time we made a coke oven because it takes forever to process. You can see it's processed some. We did add a drum underneath to collect the creosote so that it will keep processing, because if it fills up it will stop. And we've got some in there so we can make some treated wood such that we need it. But today we're going to start another process that takes a while just to get it going, and that is making latex.
Canola seeds.
I might have crushed a crop.
Ah.
So we're going to have to craftificate a few things. Would you stop swimming? We have things to do.
Yeah. Sorry. Open up.
Alright, so if you look in your inventory, if you do the @industrial, so you can go to the right mod.
Yeah. Industrial. Yes.
And then put a space in the word tree.
Tree.
And you will see the
Okey-dokey.
tree fluid extractor.
Yes.
We wish to have one of those.
Oh.
We would actually love to have a couple of those, but let's start with at least one.
Okay. At least one. So, finding the right keys. Oh, he hates when I do this.
Clicking on the wrong thing.
Oh, we need that too. Okay. Give me. Why did I pick up those? Smooth stone. Ah. We have smooth stone. Smooth stone. Yes, we do. We can put those back. And redstone, yeah. Redstone. Let's make. Oh, that's why I do the color. See, this is terrible. Only on this channel.
I will make up some other things that we will use later.
I have the other things, sir.
Woohoo!
Just putting back some stuff. Yeah. Oh, I could put those back too.
Dang it! I'm trying to throw
Yes.
things into your body.
Missed.
Stop throwing things into my body.
No.
Pick that up.
Okay. Yeah, basic coils, yes.
Okay, so this thing that you're holding
Mm-hmm.
makes it a magic with the wood. So let's take it down here.
Okay.
And just set it down anywhere, right in the room. Just boom. There you go. If you come over to this side, you'll see it's got teeth. And it's grinding.
Oh, yeah.
So if we stick a piece of wood in front of it,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see slowly that wood will start to break. And if you look inside the machine, you'll see it is collecting latex from the wood.
I see absolutely nothing. No breaking or extracting going on.
Well, look inside the machine and mouse over where the fluid would be.
Ah.
And you'll see that
that's
number
slow.
climbing. Yeah, it is slow. That's why we want to get it started early.
Okay.
And eventually it will break this log. So we're going to do a cheaty trick that's going to allow it to use logs virtually infinitely. Because we're lazy. We don't want to keep replacing logs.
Right.
So we need a block breaker and a block placer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you will search the mod actually, it's short for actually additions, but actually will get you where you need to be.
Yes.
And we want a breaker. And we want this, not the long range, but we want and we don't want the phantom, we want the auto.
The auto breaker, yeah. Ooh, void crystal.
Yes. That's just laser-fricated coal.
Oh, okay.
And the Palace crystal is laser-fricated lapis, and the Restonia is laser-fricated redstone.
Yes. So did I. Oh, okay. I don't think I have the stone. Just ordinary stone.
Let's see. Cobblestone, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I put some of the coils in your inventory already.
Yes, I saw that. How many?
Just one for now.
Just one. Yeah, okay. Yes.
All right, so that's a breaker. Now we want a placer.
Placer. Okie dokie. Auto placer, I guess.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't have enough of those.
So we're going to use one to break the wood and one to place the wood.
Yeah. Yes.
And now we need one more thing. You can hand me those two and I'll start putting them down. We need an from the mod RF Tools. We need a timer.
Okay.
And you have to make some weird things that you don't normally make.
Redstone torches and a clock. Okay.
And that little thing in the middle is not a slab, it's a special block from RF Tools, so it requires lapis, which is peculiar.
Oh. So I need some of these. And some of those.
And we will need an extra redstone torch, if you please.
Okay, okay. Stop that. And why can I never find the sticks?
They're in the wood drawer.
Ah,
What a stupid place for sticks.
yeah. Yes, master. I have stuff.
Excellent. Now let me just make this little node. I think I need smooshstone. Yeah, smooshstone.
Oh, I have 5 on me.
I got it. All right, we had some in the drawer there. We're all good. Oh, I didn't make the bucket yet. I gotta make the bucket. Bucket.
Make the bucket.
Better than kick the bucket.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Da da da. Now. Oh, let's make a. Do we want to make a? Nah, we don't want to make a. We're also going to need from Industrial Foregoing a latex processing unit.
A latex processing unit, yes. Crap, that's a lot of stuff.
Probably the machine casing, the third one down, is probably the cheapest. Maybe maybe the second one down, the machine frame, the center block.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple center blocks you can use. The second one down that has the machine frame is probably the cheapest.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Tin and iron. Okay. Tin and
If I can push that out without that, maybe. I don't know. Let's get this started processing.
Oh, that's the other way around. Yes. Glass do we have? I think we had. No. Oh. I need those. Okay.
Hurry up!
Hurrying up.
Can we use?
Okay.
Yeah, we can just use a laser.
Yeah, probably. Did that. And why? Oh, we need that too. Crap. We need so much stuff. What's a copper? Yeah. Those, and we'll do those, and we'll go need... Okay. Can I make it now? Yes. Yes. I have stuff.
Okay, so
And I have so much stuff in my inventory. That's your fault.
if you look up here, you will see that this
Yes.
wood block is breaking.
Yes.
So this machine's processing on it, sucking out all the latex. You can see it's actually filling up with latex now.
Yes.
I've got the breaker and I've got the placer turned on, but the breaker's turned off, because if I left the breaker on, you will see it breaks it as soon as the placer places it, which you don't want.
Okay. No, we don't want that.
So hence why we turn it to pulse, and then we use this timer that you made. We're going to stick that right there. Place it pointed into the breaker. If you look up here.
I gave it to you.
I know, I just put it on the wall.
Okay. There it is.
See how the red's pointing into the breaker here?
Yeah.
That's the direction the redstone signal's going to go.
Okay.
So if you right click on it, you'll see it says 20, delay of 20.
Yes.
Which is once per tick.
Yeah.
Let's set it to like 240. So just mouse over it and just type in 240.
Yep.
And now you see it doesn't go as often.
No.
So every so often it will break. It looks like they may have actually fixed that, because that log is still... Oh no, it just got fixed. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's fixing. So what'll happen is, every 240 ticks it will break it.
Yeah.
And then the placer will place it. And if you look down here, you'll see that I've built a little node that will transfer the items. When the breaker breaks a block, it collects it.
Okay.
It will transfer those blocks down into the placer. So just a never-ending cycle of blocks rolling around.
And that's the same block.
Mm-hmm. Well, I put 63 in because eventually it will break one.
Okay.
Just if it does, it won't hurt nothing.
Okay.
And what we want now is to get some energy into this guy. But I'm wondering, I don't know if we can pull directly. That would be super cool. It looks like we're set to, but nothing's happening. So we're going to have to put a node in front of it, which is fine. Spleef! So we're going to put that there.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this here. Just like we did with the generator.
Yeah.
And I want to put the pipe there, and now the latex should be shooting over here.
Yes.
But this guy needs power, and he needs water.
Oh, okay.
So for power, I'm just going to use the laser, because why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than running a leadstone line across like we did on the other side. Just run a laser to it, and that'll give it power. So we can see that's got power now. Now we need to get some water to it. So for the water, I always like to go to, if it's in the pack, let's see, if the mod Cooking for Blockheads is in the pack, which it is, fantastic. I like to use the kitchen sink. So we need to make a kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
The sink.
Yep.
So that's so.
So some clay blocks and a bucket and some iron.
Yeah.
Which we have clay.
Should have in the block.
So I will get those cooking.
Yeah.
Come on, cook faster. There we go.
Oh, so much crap.
They're right in front of you, ready to go. Need 3 iron and a water bucket.
I need a water bucket and.
You're holding the water bucket.
I know. Oh, there. Didn't see the terracotta. Yes.
Kitchen
Get a bucket
sink.
back. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we just want to place the sink in that little cubby hole right there.
Right there.
Yep. And then I will slap a fluid transfer node on the front of it. And
Okay.
a pipe to it, which will pipe water up into the machine. You can see the machine's already doing its thing. It's turning latex into tiny dry rubber.
Yes.
So now we want to craftificate that into, like, if you search latex,
Latex.
if I could
Yes.
spell, I can't spell. Actually, sorry, brain freeze. We need to type rubber.
Ah. Rubber.
You see there's a tiny dry rubber and a dry rubber.
Yeah.
So you see 9 tiny dry rubber equal 1 dry rubber.
Yeah.
Then if you mouse over the dry rubber and type a U, you'll see that if you cook it, it gives you plastic.
What do you mean you?
If you, over the dry rubber, if you just hold your mouse and hit it, push the U button.
Ah. Okay.
That's like uses.
Ah.
You can see that if you smelt the dry rubber, you'll turn it into plastic. So we want to auto craft the tiny dry rubber, which we now have 19 of, into the dry rubber. So we need a crafter. So I'm typing crafter. And there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these. I mean, I like them. They're actually pretty good, but they're expensive. Oh, here's the one I'm looking for. Analog crafter. Because this one doesn't require any power or any smarts. It just does. And I like things that just do.
Okay.
So
did you find that in here?
Yeah, if you look up Auto Crafter, and it's super cheap. It's just a crafting table and a chest and a lever.
Nope, that's not what I found.
If you look up Auto Crafter from Extra Utilities, that's the mod that it comes from.
Mm-hmm. Let me do this the right way. Extra. Nope. Nope.
Well, it's that.
Analog crafter. Yes, I see it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I might have said it wrong, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
So we're just gonna pipe.
Workbench and a chest and something like that. Okay.
Yeah, super cheap, super easy. Doesn't take any power. It just does, right?
Yeah.
So
should I make it?
I already did. It's right here on the wall.
Yeah, you did.
So that you can see it's putting all the tiny dry rubber into one slot.
Mm-hmm.
We're not a fan of that. We want to spread them out, right? So we're going to say spread items. And I'm going to do sticky, and then I'm going to spread them like so. So see, now it's spreading them out.
Yeah.
And it's producing the dry rubber.
It is.
Yep, over in the output slot. So now we want to run that into a cooker of some form.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make a furnace of some kind. And it really makes no difference which one it is. I mean, there's 18 bajillion furnaces out there, and we just want a powered furnace of some kind.
Powered furnace.
Yes. So probably the extra utilities one is cheap and easy, and it'll work just fine.
I can spell.
And I'm sure I'm going to get 1,000 comments of, that's not the best furnace, and you need to make the better, faster furnace, and it's all good. Dude, guys, take a chill. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's all good.
The furnace generator?
No, we don't. That'll make power. We want just furnace.
Okay.
You could make the resourceful furnace from the mod we're actually working with, which will actually produce something else. Let's do that, just because. Why wouldn't you?
The resourceful?
Yeah, but for that, I'm going to need to take these 4 dry rubber, and I'm going to have to put them into our existing furnace over here to cook them, because you're going to need some plastic.
Because you need plastic, yeah.
So I'm doing that now. If you want to start gathering up the rest of the stuff, like you need a gear and stuff like that. Need a gold gear and a machine case and some furnaces.
So which one are you making?
The resourceful furnace.
Yeah, but there are 4.
No.
Yes, there are.
Resourceful?
Simple machine, chassis, or steel case.
Oh, which centerpiece?
Case.
Whatever one, doesn't matter. The machine frame's probably the cheapest. They'll all get it done. Holy crapes, there's a lot of fairies out tonight. And we'll stick it right there.
There? There.
Okay. And we'll need a laser on top. Give it some go juice.
Go through?
And it will. Yeah, it will. And then we'll just wrench it in line. Boom, boom. Like it so.
Okay.
We could break this one actually if we want to and just redo it. And I get a little extra XP and it's fantastic and amazing. And I popped that one on there just to make sure it linked properly. Now, for sure it did. So now it's got the power. I got the power. And then we just put this here like a so, and then this here like a so. And there you see, it's producing.
That's a item thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're just.
Oh, it's making plastic.
But it's also going to give us some essence very slowly.
Essence?
Yeah, which is just a liquid we can use for other things. So we're going to have to put a drum underneath here to collect it because it will eventually fill up and stop working because of it. So you want to make us a drum?
Can make you a drum.
That's just
it's
a crap ton of iron.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much all you need.
If I remember correctly. It was like this.
And then I will make, while you do that,
No, it was not like that.
drawer. It's a cauldron in the middle with 2 iron plates, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then iron ingots down the sides.
Ah, down the sides. I forgot that.
It's possible I've made a few in my life.
Could be. I remember the rest of it.
That I remember the recipe is a very sad thing.
Remember the plates and the cauldron. Just forgot the rest. Below that, there.
And as it gets some, it'll pop it out for us.
Oh.
And then we'll do this. And that'll hold 2,048 plastic as it's made.
Yeah.
So we basically built an automated plastic farm, or automated plastic factory.
Okay.
So I would like to double it up because everything from here down is pretty quick, but this part is slow.
Okay.
So I would like eventually to put another breaker, another placer, and another like tree fluid extractor maybe up here. Pipe the goodness down into here and then send it down as well, and that'll double our plastic production. Because basically every machine from this mod needs plastic.
Ah.
The other thing we can build is a resources fisher, which is always handy to have.
And that's kind of an auto fisher. Fishing farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you want to work on that, I will work on a space to put it. Because we've got to do some digging.
That's probably called some.
We're also going to need a ton of drawers, storage drawers, but I don't want to use the ones we've been using up here. I want to use I want to use some of those, but I want to use some of the big ones too. Well, I'll show you when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put it over here, maybe. Looks like a good spot. Beautiful. Just aim for the name tag. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing at all. No worries from you.
Did you do?
It had nothing to do with your bet. Nothing at all to do with your bet.
Okay. You destroy stuff for me. You want me dead again. Well, spawn is right outside. So.
It's for science. So you want to put it like right there.
Facing.
Doesn't matter. It's going to go down no matter what you do to it.
Okay.
And take those out. That and that and that. And copper. So basically it needs a 3x3 thing of water underneath it.
Okay.
So which it now has. And then we have to give it power. And then we have to get the items out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have methodology of drowning myself apparently.
How is that 3x3?
It doesn't need to be 3x3x3. It just needs to be a 3x.
3x. Okay.
Yeah. So you could actually do it like inside in just a 3x3 pool. It would be fun.
Okay.
But I kind of like doing it in the river. It looks more real.
Okay.
So let us let me get some powery things and some. Oh, we have plenty of powery things we can do. We can run it with lasers. Should we item back with lasers? That's the question. Should we go lasers all around, or should we use pipes again?
Do we have power?
Do we have power, huh?
Enough for the laser?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have power dealies to make the laser, yeah. We would have to make some more for the brain hurt.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
To do items, to transfer items with the laser, we would need to make some more lasers. If we just want to transfer power, we should have enough lasers.
Why is this? Oh, it's full. Crap.
So, you want lasers or you want pipes?
Which is two lasers.
Alright. So we'll need to make some more power lasers, which we will turn into item lasers.
Oh.
Actually, I have two. We can get away with two. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Where are we?
I know.
Let me think about this. Alright, the controllers needs to go right there.
Fixing your mess. Yes, where? The controller. What's the phone?
It goes right there.
There.
Yes. So what this does is it connects to all of these drawers. So if I have, for example, I'm going to take one cobblestone and put it right there.
Mm-hmm.
If I take these 54 other cobblestones and I bang them on the controller, they all disappear and go down there.
Yeah.
So it's now 55 if you mouse over it.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yes.
So they're amazing. So if we pipe things into here, it will basically sort things out for us.
Okay.
Which is great for stackable items. Like fish and stuff. If we look at this guy, what he's collecting, see, fish is one of the big stackable items.
Yeah.
String, things like that. But there's non-stackable things like water bottles.
Yes.
Books and things of that nature. So those we have to deal. If we let them go into the drawer, only one item's going to fit in the drawer, and then your drawer's going to be filled up super quick.
Yeah.
So we want to funnel those things around to these crates.
Oh, okay.
And then we can kind of hand sort them later. Now you have the. Did you make the trash can?
Yes.
So we'll want that over here. Probably right there. Right there.
Yeah, if you move there.
So we're going to say, try to go into here first, and if you can't, then just dump into here. That way if these get filled up, backed up, it'll just throw everything in the trash for us.
Yeah, okay.
So, let's... How do I want to do this? We can make it work.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of how to make it work the easiest way. What I'm worried about is it sending things to the trash before it sends it where we want it to go.
Okay.
But we can science that up. So let's put one on the back of the machine right here. You could have just gone outside.
Should have.
And then let's put one right there. Why aren't you sucking out item? Oh, dang it, Bobby, I forgot there's a thing. Oh, that's stupid. I forgot there's a thing.
What?
For this mod, in order to use items, because for whatever reason it's stupid and you have to use stupid things, we need a... What do they call it? Interface, I think. Item interface. But you have to pipe items into it, and that's just not even going to work right. Not going to work the way I want it to. Alright, you know what? We're switching to nodes, because nodes will work.
Okay. So just take those away.
Yeah. Too close for missiles. Switching to guns. Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Forgot about the whole item interface need thing. I'm like, there's a reason I never...
Amazed you remember any of this.
Yeah, there's a reason I never use the item lasers. I use the power lasers for quite often, but the item lasers I almost never use. That's the reason. I probably am going to need more of these pipes. Definitely going to need a wrench.
So, pipes called.
I don't need any more pipes. We had just enough pipes.
Okay.
But I need the wrench, if you have the wrench.
Yes, I have the wrench.
Much wrenching to be done.
Those 3 are staying.
Yes, those 3 can stay.
Yes. Okay.
Get my pickaxe back.
Yep, I have fish and stuff.
That's a weird place for it to have stuck it. It should have... Did you put that there?
No.
It should have put it over here, because it should radiate... Oh. I know why. It started here
Because it was in the middle.
Yeah, it should start where the controller is. Which is right behind
But it was
this.
connected before I wrenched it.
That's right. It was.
Okay.
That's why it did weird things. Yeah, it should always radiate from the controller. You see that eel face? That thing is hideous.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's Pam's Harvest Craft, and she puts 1,001 useless fish in the pack that nobody used for anything. Though you can cook it. But that'll collect us a bunch of good things.
There should be more stuff in there.
Yeah, it should be flowing.
It's only fish.
It flows out a little slow. What we can do to speed it up is just hand drag it out. And just kind of place things where we want them. Like I can... If you click on the controller first, it'll... Anything already in your inventory will go out. And then you're just left with things that it hasn't seen before.
How do I get it into the controller?
Just right click on the controller with it.
No.
If it hasn't seen it before, it won't go in. But if it's seen it before, it'll go in.
it hasn't, obviously.
And if you give it a minute, then it'll have all the things that I have in my hand. Let's put all the fish on the top row, I think. And that way all the good things will be on the bottom row.
Can put it there. Why do you not? Oh. It's just a stinking rotten flesh it won't take.
Because there's not a space for it yet.
Oh, okay. So I could put it on there.
Yeah. And then we can lock these drawers down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So that only what we want goes into the drawer. But I do think that's it for today.
That's probably enough.
So
my head hurts again.
We do want to encourage you guys to, if you need hosting, we are hosted by Crazy Gamer Hosting. So if you want a server, go check them out. The links will be in the down yonder.
Yep.
They run a great server for us. And you guys go check out Gnashrakh's site. Go give him some love.
Yeah.
Tap on that.
I have checked it out. Stop hitting me. It's my
Tap on that subscribe button like this. Just tap it, tap. On that subscribe button. Tap on that like button. Like so. Tap it. Just tap it. If you want, tap it with a big sword.
No.
Yeah, I'll make sure to go show him some love. Because I don't. Somebody's got to show him some love.
Please. Show me love.
Alright, guys. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yep. Bye.